Research suggests that currently the junior certificate exam is dominating teaching and is restricting the development of learning. The aim of the new junior cycle is to get students more actively involved in their learning. It will encourage them to take responsibility for their learning and generally make it a more engaging educational programme. The curriculum is structured around 8 principles that are the foundation of the new junior cycle. There are 24 statements of learning to help guide students. There are 8 key skills which are transferred into all subjects and short courses, wellbeing and other learning experiences. And finally, all of these aspects help provide the basis for assessment and students' final report. The 8 principles of learning provide the building blocks for the new junior cycle. Learning to learn. The new junior cycle aims to support students in developing greater independence in learning and in meeting the challenges of life beyond school and in further education. Wellbeing. A student's education contributes directly to their physical, mental, emotional and social well-being. The learning environment will aim to promote students' overall well-being and resilience. Inclusive education. The educational experience is inclusive of all students and contributes to equality of opportunity, participation and outcomes for all. Continuity and development. Teaching, learning and assessment enable students to build on their learning to date, recognise their progress in learning and support their future learning needs. Engagement and participation. The new junior cycle encourages participation. It aims to generate engagement and enthusiasm and connects with life outside the school in other areas of learning. Creativity and innovation. Opportunities will be provided for students to be creative and innovative through a wide range of resources. Quality. All students will experience a high quality education with high expectations of learners and the achievement of their full potential. Choice and flexibility. The school's junior cycle programme is broad enough to offer a wide range of learning experiences to all and flexible enough to offer choice to meet the needs of students. Statements of learning. The learning at the core of junior cycle is described in 24 statements of learning. These statements describe what students should know, understand and be able to do at the end of their junior cycle. Schools will ensure that all statements of learning, along with literacy and numeracy and other key skills, feature in the programmes of all junior cycle students. 8 key skills. Learners need a wide range of skills to help them face the many challenges presented to them in today's world. They develop specific skills in their subjects and other courses, but there is also a more general set of skills that are needed to support learners in their personal, social and work lives. We refer to these as key skills of junior cycle. As learners develop each of the key skills in an integrated way, they will also become better learners overall. Being literate. Literacy is the foundation of any curriculum. This skill has been hugely developed at primary level and will continue to be at second level. Communicating. This skill helps learners develop good communication skills in all aspects of life. Working with others. This skill helps learners develop good relationships and to appreciate the value of cooperating to reach both collective and personal goals. Being creative. This skill enables learners to develop their imagination and creativity as they explore different ways of doing things and of thinking. Being numerate. Students will continue to develop numeracy skills from primary level. They will focus on problem solving, gathering data, recognising patterns and expressing ideas mathematically. Managing information and thinking. This key skill helps learners gradually improve their capacity to search for information from different sources. Staying well. This key skill recognises that learners' overall well-being must be supported alongside their intellectual development. Being healthy physically and emotionally, being socially active, and being able to take care of oneself and of others helps learners become happy and confident. Managing myself. This skill helps learners to understand themselves both as individuals and as learners, so that they can develop personal goals and plans. These 8 key skills are linked to the skills required at senior cycle and those already developed for early childhood and primary education. Each key skill will be embedded across the school curriculum to help students take greater responsibility for their learning. Subject choices. Students will study a maximum of 10 subjects in the new junior cycle. These may be made up with a number of core subjects and short courses. What is offered by a school will depend on the resources available and the interest of the students. There are 6 core subjects that students will do. These include English, Maths, Irish, Science, Geography and History. These are similar to what is currently offered to students doing the junior certificate. There is an additional core subject which is new to the curriculum called Wellbeing. Putting Wellbeing in the curriculum and assigning it space on the timetable communicates to students, parents and teachers that this area of learning is important. Students will then be encouraged to choose 2 option subjects from home economics, art, music, material technology, business studies and technical graphics. In Coláiste Chiaráin, French and German are the international languages available to students, and they pick one of these. As mentioned earlier, depending on how the school structures their junior cycle, a number of short courses may be available, with many of these being incorporated into the aspect of well-being. Well-being. There are 4 aspects of well-being. As mentioned earlier, well-being will be integrated into students' curriculum, but it is also an area that will be incorporated into whole school practice. Wellbeing and the curriculum. CSPE, SPHE, PE and guidance will provide a structure in which students will learn about wellbeing. Wellbeing and culture. Incorporating wellbeing into a school-wide initiative is a huge part of the new junior cycle. The mission statement and ethos of the school should foster an environment where students feel comfortable and connected to their surroundings. Wellbeing and relationships. Positive relationships between teachers and students and their peers, along with a sense of connectedness, are the key influences on a student's sense of wellbeing while in school. Policy and planning for wellbeing. Schools policy provides the compass by which the school navigates its way. There are many policies that help structure school life, with one of the most important ones relating to wellbeing recognised as the behaviour policy. Supporting behavioural strategies are encouraged. Active participation is a very good method to encourage positive behaviour. CBAs and overall assessment. Classroom-based assessments provide students with opportunities to demonstrate their learning and skills in ways not possible in a pen and paper examination. For example, their verbal communication and investigation skills. CBAs will be undertaken during a defined time period within normal class contact time and to a national timetable. Students will complete 1 CBA in second year and 1 in third year. Students in second year complete CBA 1 during March and April. Students in third year complete CBA 2 during November, December. The students' CBAs are assessed by their teachers using a nationally agreed marking system designed by the National Council for Curriculum and Assessment. The CBAs will be reported on in the Junior Cycle Profile of Achievement using the following descriptors: exceptional, above expectations, in line with expectations, or yet to meet expectations. The Junior Cycle Profile of Achievement. The Junior Cycle Profile of Achievement, or the JCPA, is the overall presentation of students' results and progress over the 3-year cycle. it contains 3 separate areas of reporting. The first is the state examinations on the left-hand side. These are the results that students attain in the exams in June. The second section gives the results of the classroom-based assessments that took place in second and third year, with the descriptors awarded clearly shown. And the third section at the bottom reports on other areas of learning. As mentioned earlier, these may include areas of wellbeing students have participated in, or other extracurricular areas they have been involved in. They will relate to the key skills of junior cycle. Understanding the phases and timeframe. Junior cycle subjects are being introduced on a phased basis. Some subjects are up and running, while others will be introduced over the coming years. There are 5 phases, as you can see from the diagram. This will result in students completing some new junior cycle subjects and some of the existing junior certificate courses. By 2019, all subjects will be part of the new junior cycle curriculum. The subjects of English, Irish and Maths will be assessed at both higher and ordinary level. All other subjects will offer a common level paper. Phase 1. English was introduced to first years who began in 2014, and the first examination of this subject took place in June of 2017. Students in this cohort completed classroom-based assessments and assessment tasks in this subject. Phase 2. Science and Business Studies were introduced to first years in August 2016. Students in these courses are currently completing classroom-based assessments and will sit the final examination in June 2019. Phase 3. Irish, Modern Languages and Art were introduced in August 2017. These subjects will have their first examination in this new course in June 2020. Phase 4. Maths, Home Economics, History, Music and Geography will be introduced to incoming first years in August 2018, with the final examination taking place in June 2021. And Phase 5 includes all technology subjects including woodwork, design, communication, graphics and engineering. It will also mean the introduction of religious education, Jewish studies and classics for schools offering those subjects. This will all begin in August 2019, with the final exam taking place in June 2022. Grading. The way subjects will be graded in the final examinations in June will be different from how they are currently graded. As seen from the table below, grades will range from distinction to not graded, depending on student ability. This marking system will be implemented with students once they begin first year. So by third year, these grade descriptors will be very familiar to all students. Additional junior cycle resources can be found on the school website www.coloshtechhuron.com.